in my ass.
I just banged your wife?
Name of this garbage show again that I'm on.
Total non-stop impact.
My name's John, capital letter E, period, Bravo, and you're listening to the Total Non-Stop Impact Podcast.
This is the jaw-jacking Tuesday Night Impact, and his mother called him son because he shines like one. Mocha Skin Manimal, Rohit Raju, and you are watching Total Non-Stop Impact.
This is Taya La Güera Loca, and you are listening to Total Non-Stop Impact.
The Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander, and you're listening to Total Non-Stop Impact.
We are the Rascals, and you are listening to Total
Non-Stop
Impact Podcast, baby.
Woo! And what you're really listening to is Total Non-Stop Impact. Don't you dare miss a lesson. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. What's up, Impact Wrestling? Let's make some noise!
Sitting here, you guys got a 15-minute intro of putting yourselves over while I'm sitting here and watching J-Bone and Kaylon and you're 50. I never saw a 15-minute intro of three guys putting themselves over.
This is the good stuff.
Welcome back, everybody, to Total Non-Stop Impact. Impact Talk for Impact fans, featured right here on the TNI Network. This is Trent, my co-host, Bill, J-Bone, and Alicia, and this is the Impact Plus Weekly for the week of... Fuck, what week is this? Shit, J-Bone, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, J-Bone. Quick.
18th.
Oh, okay. Today, October 18th, 2020. And I should have known that because there's a banner that J-Bone made. There it is. Look at that. Nifty banner. Hey. Beautiful. October 18th. What's going on, everybody? What's happening? Happy Sunday. Ladies first. Alicia, how you doing?
Doing pretty good.
You were
had
at
a nice chill day. Oh, yeah. I went to the ICW show last night.
Wait, now were you two both at the show, but you didn't run into each other? Was that what I got from the chat here?
We were masked up. And I was hooded up too last night. I had a similar look to this, but with a mask on.
Yeah. And I'm night blind, so I wasn't finding anybody last night.
Yeah, and I think everybody was just being a little extra cautious too. I think if you weren't in your group, people weren't really mingling last Saturday.
Yeah, social distancing, bruh.
Yeah.
Was it like really out of control yesterday for some reason? Like,
no, I just think people with all the news out there right now, I think people were just being extra cautious.
Yeah. After the collective, right? Everybody's freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Nice. All right.
So yeah, I was this guy.
So yeah, it's pretty hard to tell who Bill is, I guess.
I double masked up and wore a bandana over it, so I triple masked.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It was very cold last night.
Yeah, it was a little chilly too. It was a little chilly.
Yeah.
Is that the Bill trick to staying completely COVID free? Is the triple masking at shows?
Triple masking.
Sometimes, well, it depends. Like, because I went actually the night before for the Pit Fighter show in the same location, and it's one of those things where it was so cold there that you could actually see people breathing through these masks, and you're like, man. Oh, I guess that's not working too good. So I'm like, I think my Loca mask. Shout out to Taya. I'm sure we'll talk about her a little bit.
Oh, we'll talk about her, man. Poor Taya.
But her masks do a great job. One mask, nothing gets through. But I'm like, You know what? I'll just double. I put one with one of those filters in underneath and then put it over it. So, because the whole bandana or the gator, they do nothing, as we know from science. Crazy, I know. But so it's just better safe than sorry.
I got my like quick pull up deal like this.
There you go.
It's pretty thin. It's not too thick, but whatever. But let's say everybody in the chat over here real quick. What's going on, guys? Adam's in here. Basil's in here. What's going on? Aeros. I know her. Yes. I don't know her. I'm sorry. I forgot her real name, but yeah. Thank you. Lakers.
Welcome.
Welcome all the way from ye old England. Lakers is in here swearing up a goddamn storm.
Ashley.
Hello, Ashley. Thank you. Sorry.
Sounds like the story Trent's life. He never remembers the names.
I remember right. Come on, give me a break. Cut his mic. Hakeem's in here. What's going on? Dragon Storm. Man, Lakers. How many F-bombs have you dropped? It is the Lord's Day, Lakers. It is a Sunday. This is the Lord's Day, and you have dropped more F-bombs than a Quentin Tarantino movie in here today.
Effing ain't right, Trent.
Unbelievable. Bell's boy, Zach Bonifer. What's going on? Elijah, Amir. Pesh is in here too. Your boy Pesh. Bill, he's in here too. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Paul Nelson all the way from Hawaii is over here. J-Bone's even in the chat. J-Bone, how are you in two places at once? Amazing.
Multitasking.
That's right. Yeah, I got
beautiful.
I got this over here and I got this over here. So
nice.
yeah.
Very cool. All right. Well, welcome everybody. We're going to talk a little Xplosion. We're going to talk a little open forum. See what's going on with that. Some news. There was some crazy. You mentioned Taya. We'll talk about that after the Xplosion talk. But crazy shit happened to Taya this weekend. That was nuts. Yes, I'm already cutting mics. Bill, you're out of here. You're to time out. You can't talk about Benjamin Carter at all.
Wait. But I'm all Benjamin Cartered up today.
What is that?
Hold on, will it get there?
Hard to see it. Oh, I can see it. Benjamin. It just says his name. Is that it?
And then on the other side it says, hold on.
What is the Prodigy?
Prodigy.
Nice.
Well, shit. Let's jump into it. Let's start because that match. So it was Ben Carter taking on Chris Sabin for this week's Xplosion, which Bill has the hoodie for it. Very nice. Sabin doing a solo match while one half the tag team champions. Holy shit!
Wearing the belt, which they never do in Xplosion.
That's true. That's very true. So this kid's got a lot of buzz. He's like the guy right now, right? The hottest.
Oh, he is all over the news.
If you didn't know, so Josh told you so many times.
Josh made sure to point that out. He was like, everybody wants a piece of him. They're all basically letting you know that, like, yeah, it's going to be a tough get to try to get this kid.
Look for the rare gems at Impact Plus someday.
Yeah. He was basically saying it's going to be a rare gem. It's going to just be like a tape thing. But holy shit, though, I've never seen this kid perform yet, and he's fuck. Oh no, I saw him once. We had him once at AAW. I didn't really see much of his match. This is last year, but holy shit, this kid's amazing.
Like, yeah, you almost saw him right. He was booked for your first show back, wasn't he?
He was booked
before he got COVID.
Yeah, he got COVID, so we had to pull him. So, but he is going to up north. That's the rumor. He signed. So,
allegedly.
There's nothing official. Yeah, that's one of the articles I've got open as far as the.
What is that? Wait a minute. What is that? Wait, what does it say? Pull it up a little bit.
Clownette. I also have one, but I don't think it's family friendly.
Oh shit!
Oh, were you talking about my T-shirt over here?
What? Where did you get that? Were they selling that at the show?
They were selling it, but this one. Someone gave
it's a G-Raver shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the guy he had the lawsuit with. Yeah.
Which he won a couple weeks ago.
Did he win?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, he did win. Okay. Nice. Interesting. But yeah, it sucked about Carter though, man. Apparently he is gone. Jay, you're saying not fully confirmed yet, right? That's a
Ben Carter hasn't confirmed it, nor has the WWE as far as where he may go. It's looking like it could be he could be inserted into the NXT UK brand.
Because they pretty much need a whole new roster, right?
They need all the help they can get right now, so it's understandable. It's in his homeland, and you can't. As much as you see a talent like this, and he had a handful of shows on AEW. He had one in Impact, which we're talking about right now versus Chris Sabin, and it's kind of funny. It's because it's been the summer of Ben Carter. I mean, a lot of people have talked about him. He's been all over the place. And hey, congrats! If the news is true, I say congrats to him. Mir/Rusev said he said on his Twitch or whatever, he went to the dark side, which of course, and we assume it's the WWE. But look, hey. If he's going to represent his country in NXT UK, and he gets to shine, then whatever. Great. Okay. Then that gives me a reason to watch that show because this kid is good.
Yeah, it was a great match.
Oh, and yeah, versus Chris Sabin I watched it 3 times today.
Holy shit. It's crazy. Like, I gotta say, Alicia, probably like the best Xplosion match competitively we've seen while doing the Plus Weekly, I think.
I agree.
Like, it was fucking nuts.
Yeah, it was phenomenal.
And I love that, like, Sabin, who is like probably like 40 now, can still keep, like, he can keep up with a 22-year-old just like he did when he was 22. And what we're watching on the Throwback Show, he's 22 and he's a brand new young punk, like a Ben Carter, like an Ace Austin is. But like, Sabin can 3 fucking ACL tears, and this guy is like top of his game. It blew my mind. It's unreal, man. But the match was fantastic. The kids got it. Like, it's one of those things where, like, I have a tough time. It takes a lot for me to be sold on somebody, but man, this kid was awesome. Basil was there for the taping of that. He said it was a curtain sellout, so everybody was watching this one. Yeah.
I think it'll be the first of a few. I don't know who the opponents are for Trey Lamar and Lee Moriarty, but I would assume maybe Shelley would be one of them since he's pretty much the teacher of all these guys. So I think we could be in for some pretty good Xplosion matches these next couple weeks.
I think so, man. I think we are in for a treat. It's a shame. Like I said, it sucks that I knew the kid's a tough get. Like, he wouldn't commit. Even at AEW, we were trying to, like, lock him in for like a batch of shows, and he's like, I can't. I'm just like too in demand right now. Everybody's blowing my door down.
Yeah,
I can't really give you like, I can't just fill my calendar like for 4 months. You know, I just got to keep shit open like month to month. It's just everybody wants to beat him, but his trainer Seth Rollins, which Josh pointed out like 1,000 times, basically just again to let you know, like, man, you know, this kid's probably going up north. Most likely not going to be here.
But it's still very special that we had a chance to help let him shine. You know, I look at it like that.
Yeah, when he comes here in 2 years, it will be a nice little throwback.
Whoa!
Shots fired. You know what? I don't. Where do we still have shots fired in our little bank here? I'm talking not the gunshots, but do we have the banner, Bill? Jay?
Yeah, it's somewhere down
the banner. Oh, here it is. I got it right. Shots fired right there. Bill with the shots fired.
And no knock on him. That's more of a knock on the company.
Oh, of course. Somebody in the chat, I saw the comment.
I'm wearing his wristband.
You are.
I gave him $2.
Bill's got merch of both guys, like topical merchandising going on. Somebody in the chat said, I hope Ben Carter has a better run than Ethan Carter does up north. It's like, ugh. I am wearing an Ethan Carter shirt though. I got the Trouble Solo shirt on today. This was my gear going to Costco on a Sunday. This was my Costco shopping gear, wearing an EC3 shirt.
Nice.
Being a cool guy while buying like a year's worth of mac and cheese. Yeah. Fuck yeah, that's how you roll. But yeah, no, awesome match. Jay, did you see? I'm sure you reviewed his other matches, right? Like the ones he had down south. Pretty consistent with what we just saw. Like the kid's just intense as shit.
Yeah, he had, I think, 1 or 2 on Dynamite. Most of his matches, I believe, were on the dark, so they're actually on YouTube. So it's not like you got to look for a lost show or something. They're easy to find. Just look up Ben Carter and you'll find. Like I said, this has been the summer of Ben Carter. This year has been his year. So hey, if it ends up with a signing, you know,
good for him.
Good for him, man. I mean, geez,
you know,
hard work pays off. And that's not to say that we don't have a chance with him down the line someplace. The kid's young. I mean, you know, wrestling careers are a dime a dozen these days. It's like you never know what's going to happen with these companies.
You know, Bill, how many times do I have to cue J-Bone here? We don't refer to them by name. I usually say down south or up north. I got J-Bone, A-E this and W-E that. Like, come, Jay, can you take a hint from me, please? Can you please?
You can reference TNA, Global Force.
Yeah.
NWA.
NWA even. The rest of them, we gotta do that thing where we act like it's this bubble. The old
or the ones we have partnerships with, AAA,
AAA,
Pro Wrestling Noah.
we block it all out. J-Bone, I allow.
I just try to keep it real.
J-Bone, I allow you to do your other show. I allow this to happen. I allow you to cross those lines and do your other show and talk about these other companies. I allow. The only reason you're doing that, Bone, is because I'm allowing it. Just let you know. Look, he's giving me that look. I feel bad busting his balls with that, going that far. He's been doing this a lot longer than I have, and I'm really breaking him hard.
Isn't Trent precious?
Stuck on your lollipop.
You know what that means? Isn't Trent precious? That means Lakers. You can fill in the blank on that one.
Do not open up the door for Lakers to start swearing. It's gonna be a wild Sunday night in here if he does, But no, it was
cool. Trent's got to go off on someone. Kyle's not here, so it's all good. I'll take it. I'll take one for the team. You
got to take it for the team. You got to take it. I haven't had Kyle here for 2-3 years at this point. It feels like I have no one's balls to break. Usually, as you guys know, the show extends an extra half hour at least of me just breaking Kyle's balls, and he's not here. And I think he's running. I think he's scared.
I offer mine up in tribute.
No, but overall, I think this was a hit. This match absolutely is a hit. Anybody who didn't see this,
you gotta watch it.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. You gotta just go on Impact Plus and watch it. Or I'm assuming it's still probably on is it on demand on their Twitch for a couple of days still too? Are they still doing the replays?
It probably is. I think I'm not sure exactly how long the Twitch replay lasts for. It depends how much content you push out, and they push out a lot of content. So I would think it would be at least maybe 5 days, but I'm not positive. I'm not positive on theirs.
Okay.
So, but it's worth checking out if you haven't seen it.
I think it's on the free version of Impact Plus, though.
It might be. It might be.
So you guys don't even have to pay to watch this. Like, you can just go on. Definitely worth a watch. The kid is the future of the business for sure. Like I said, it takes a lot for me to even get after one match, be like, yeah, I'm sold. But I saw him live at, I believe it was the Beyond show before the GCW show in AC a couple months ago now, their first Jersey show back. And it was like, this guy's got who's this British guy just flying all over the place. But then obviously we've seen a lot more of him over the last few months. So he's definitely got all the tools physically. I guess the whole thing, just what everybody else is going to see how promo wise, how he kind of works on that part of his game, or if he needs somebody else to mouthpiece or something. But if he does go to the UK version, that's really not needed. It's all just work rate. So, but yeah, hopefully even more. But definitely keep your eyes on him. Keep your eyes on him. If Basil's still in the chat, Basil, what show do we have him for at AAW? We had him for a match, and I totally missed it. I was doing other shit, and I just completely missed. I saw the pin, and I think that was it. From what I
maybe early in the year, pre-pandemic, because I think he's been around pretty much this year only.
Yeah, it was just January or something.
Yeah, it was probably about January, because I think that's when he kind of came over.
That was it, man. So I think we had him for a match, and we were supposed to.
And Chicago would make sense with Rollins.
Yeah, because I guess he was living in Iowa doing all the training and everything. So yeah, man. I don't know. I would love to see more. It'd be nice if they taped a few, but I guess it was just a one and done at the time. So yeah, either way, good stuff. We had the Around the Ring Part 2 with Nevaeh. Alicia, that was awesome. I fucking love Nevaeh. She's cool, man. I never really heard her talk much, but
close as I could get to something for Nevaeh.
There you go. February show, Beth. Thank you.
Nice. Is that signed?
No, this is the one I got at the show she was on, but I'm gonna get signed at some point. Maybe Nevaeh, maybe Kimber.
All right, guys, we got to run in here. We got to run in.
What a scumbag!
Oh shit, man! There he is
with his little belt.
With the strap.
There he is. Holy shit!
Hello. Not a running, Trent. I'm hanging out for the rest of the show. You wish it was a running.
What are you doing here? What? You still do the show here?
I created the show. Goddammit! I can come whenever I want.
Yeah, this is incredible.
Fuck you, Vanilla Joke.
It's a run.
I left that life behind, Kyle. It's gone. Welcome everyone. Kyle's in the house. Everybody in the chat. Look at this. Look at all these. Look at this love for
family dinner.
Here.
That's a good meatball.
Kaylon in the house. Look at this. Look at it. Damn, brother, motherfucking Kyle, baby's in the house. Look at that.
Damn, brother Bill, that's badass motherfucking gimmick tape. Oh!
Awesome. Look at that. I'm gonna let all the Kyle love just pour into the chat.
Fuck them. Fuck each and every one of them.
Unbelievable. You know, just for that.
What a scumbag!
Pretty on brand for you. Kyle, what's going on with you? We were just about to talk about Nevaeh and the around the ring, and how endearing it was, how lovely she was. But I'm sure you're gonna run that off the rails. So go ahead.
Well,
what the hell have you been up to?
Well, my credit card and Impact Plus haven't really been working out the past few months, so I can't really add anything to that as far as Xplosion goes. But we can talk about anything else. Talk about Impact Tuesday. We can talk about anything.
Well, we're gonna talk Nevaeh, then we'll move on to the open discussion here. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
So, Alicia, did you catch the drop? She gave she's like, I want the Knockouts tag belts back. She was really like blatantly pushing for it.
Yeah, well, good. I'm glad they're starting to talk about it because we've been on it for like ever.
For months.
I think we should make it happen.
Why don't I know everybody in the chat makes a lot of noise and tagging Scott and Don and shit. Like, can we get these belts back? But I say reference the Nevaeh thing, like talk Xplosion, ref tag Penzer, tag Nevaeh, and be like, she mentioned it, guys. Can we get these back? Like,
hint, wink, wink.
I mean, she's talking about it. She's on the roster. She's mentioning it. I think it's time. So
it's been rumored for like the past year. It's gonna have to happen. We swore it was gonna happen time and time again.
Why do you have all these teams?
I know.
Yeah.
Let's run down the teams. What do we got? Let's go down the teams.
Nevaeh and Havoc.
Right.
Tasha and Kira.
Oh yeah.
Kira. Rosemary and Taya.
Yep.
Deanna and Kimber. Although they're not technically a tag team, I guess, more of a duo.
A dynamic duo.
A dynamic duo. Who else? Susie and Kylie.
Damn.
Although that's kind of on hiatus. Who else? There's
shit. Who else is there? I think that's it. There's that's 5 right there.
I don't think Lish doesn't have one. Lish
she's solo.
She doesn't have one. Jordan Grace doesn't really have one.
Mm-hmm.
Although
Jordan Grace had hers, but she left the company.
Did she? Yikes! Shots fired? Maybe. Maybe shots fired for that.
I think for the record, though, I can't pay for Impact Plus because it's like all the wrestling knockouts have OnlyFans accounts now. Trent, you seeing that?
Every one of them.
They all do.
Every one of them.
Only one. Hold on.
How am I supposed to pay for Impact Plus?
No fake wrestling news here, Kyle. There is one for sure.
I support local business.
They all have Patreon. Different things.
Okay, we'll get there.
So they're all on Patreon, but Kiera is the only one with an OnlyFans.
Yeah, and it was, and obviously free 99. Katie had one, but
oh yes,
okay,
very nice.
That was it.
Hey, make that money.
Yeah, come on, Kyle. Just work overtime, man. That's how you afford everything. Tennille and Caleb with the K is not a tag team. No.
I honestly think after this little thing with Tennille Dashwood and Jordan Grace, I think they could actually potentially be one of the best out of all of them, honestly.
If they teamed up?
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, because I mean, we've been like I said, I think I said this last week. We've been critical of Tennille Dashwood and her comeback. She's had a couple comebacks here and there. But if you put her with someone like Jordan Grace, and they've got chemistry.
Yeah.
You put them together. I mean, I'd call that a pretty lethal combination.
That's because it's one of the things where it's like you've taken me to my limit. I hate you, but I respect you. So like we could team up and kill everybody, kind of thing.
And they both look awesome in aviators.
Yeah, the aviator combo. It's called Top Gun or something.
Oh shit!
Top Gun.
I just marked out for that one. Make it happen, Impact. Tennille and Jordan.
I'll be too busy working that X title.
Somebody brought up Caleb with a K, and now Basil like no Caleb with a K talk here. I want to put it out there straight up. Is Basil? It's Caleb with a K a rib on you? Because I feel like this had to be a rib on you. I think he used your backdrop in one skit. He's got the camera. This is your job. This has to be a rib on you. I need to know.
It's not a rib. It's a tribute. It's an homage.
Or a tribute.
It's a nice way of putting it. Basil. Great man.
It's a nice way of putting
it. I thought Fake Wrestling News said they came up with the idea of this.
Oh, I probably did.
Oh God. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there was somebody who said they did come up with that, huh? Definitely fake wrestling news. No, Nevaeh is super endearing. I think she's awesome. Actually, it's nice to like get her to talk. And again, these should be longer though. Like fuck the flashback.
Well, remember this was a double shot. Trey.
Even so, it's like not even 5 minutes long. It's like 4 minutes, you know?
Yeah, but part of it was a replay from the first one.
Yeah, exactly. So I make these like a solid 10, just a convo, solid 10 minutes, get some deep questions. She did talk more about Jake, but she didn't really talk about Jake. You know,
everything but the name.
Everything but the name. Which Penzer, wait, what did Penzer say?
Well, he did address it because we kind of said during the first part of the interview, we weren't sure because we didn't know that she even talked about him at all because from the first part. Right. But it's like, because I know when we have Penzer on, it's like there's no restrictions. He can kind of do whatever he wants. They don't really tell him anything.
Yeah.
And we're like, well, is this the one time where they maybe said don't say the name because of whatever the current status is? And he came back and replied to us on Twitter saying, no, she didn't want to say it. That was on Nevaeh. So that wasn't Impact related.
So yeah, I mean, I guess,
but they did still talk about it, and anybody knowing anything knows who she's referring to.
Right. Kind of cool to talk to their kids and stuff. I think they got 2 kids. She's known Havoc for a decade. She pointed out. I mean, they go back to the Shimmer days. Oh yeah. But they've been at it for a long. I mean, they all live in the same town. Like that whole Ohio cult lives in the same. I mean, she pointed out her Twitter handle, and her Twitter handle is Nevaeh OI4K. Like it just tells you.
What's that mean? What's that mean?
For those who know, you know, that's the Ohio is for Killers, and
correct.
I mean, they're all like one big happy cult right there in Dayton, Ohio. So
don't they all live like on the same block too, or something like that?
I doubt it.
I know
they all live in the same wrestle house.
2 of them live on the same street. I know that. That's from what I remember hearing.
That's
like, like they're all like in the same area though. Like they're all in Dayton or something. That's all I know. But crazy. But no, they're yeah. I mean, it is one big happy family out there, I guess, to a degree. But yeah, that was. I mean, we're not gonna mention the. You want to go back over the recaps?
Well, the Bound for Glory 2005. They go back to. I know Jay was on the edge of his seat for this, but that. Speak of Impact Plus, they recently went over like the top 10 Bound for Glory matches, and then this is one of them here. This 30-minute X Division Iron Man match. Daniel's theme song's awesome here.
This one is number 1. There's a Bound for Glory top 10 list.
This is number 1?
This is number 1.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. This is an Iron Man 30-minute match between Christopher Daniels and AJ Styles, who is defending the X Division Championship. This is the number 1. And that's something that we can talk about off camera, and we're figuring out the rest of the schedule for the week with all the BFG stuff going on. What are we going to do for the throwback and stuff like that? And I got to put my stuff in there too. But yeah, so there's a top 10 list, best of Bound for Glory. The Knockouts also have a list with Bound for Glory matches that they've done throughout the years. So please go check out that list as well. That's all for the Knockouts.
Nice.
Yeah.
That AJ and Daniels one, that's 05, isn't it? That's Bound for Glory 05?
Yes.
Yeah. It's the first Bound for Glory, 2005. That is the first one. Holy shit. 15 fucking years ago. That's a long goddamn time ago.
For reals.
Absolutely.
For reals.
And I believe that's the one where Rhino won the title, I want to say. I'm trying to remember what happened in 05. It was I remember ordering it. I remember I still have the postcard that I got in the mail that they sent me to order it. I still have that shit, and I think I got Rhino to sign it when I met him one time. So old school stuff. So that was the throwback match that they had, and then the recap match was what? What do we have for the recap, Jay?
Oh, it's Ace and Fulton versus Motor City Machine Guns, which is another fire match.
Nice. That was from a couple weeks
ago.
So
yeah, Chris Sabin gets a double play on this one. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, no shit. All right, well that's Xplosion. Let's open it up I'm sure Kyle's dying to say something. Kaylon, what are you dying to say, Kaylon?
What is it? Just like do a trick, doggy? Like what?
Yeah, basically.
I'm hanging out with you guys.
Basically, you don't contribute anything anymore at all. So I'd like you to. How did you do? Exactly.
That's enough for 2 years right there, right? That's enough.
Like, definitely you coming on this show is it just screams Jim Mitchell giving me a who booked this. It's basically what it is. I will tell us what you've been up to. Where have you been, Kaylon? Where have you been?
Trent, I got a job. I gotta feed my kids.
It can't be all working. I'm
hanging out. Got a new podcast coming. That's coming to this channel. Not greenlighting that at all. It's coming. It's good. Wait for that. Nothing to do with wrestling, by the way. So that it might actually work. I might actually be able to. But there's other people involved. Wait for that, Trent.
What's it going to be about? Tell us what it's about. Tell the people want to know. What is it about?
Well, at the beginning of this show, way back before you, Trent, when it was just me and Chef on the Impact Heads. Yes, I'll bring it up because you love to bring it up, and you know that I hate bringing it up. So
Impact Heads with the Z.
With the Z.
Just
very
Alicia,
cool.
Make sure you know about that too.
Tougher T-shirt to get than the sports entertainment.
But it's out there. You can find it. It's out there. You can Google Impact Heads shirt.
We gotta just put it on the pro wrestling tees, man. Just put the Impact.
Well, if you buy it from wherever it is, the money will go in a Chef's pocket. So you support the streets, support the hood. Chef's from the hood, man.
Chef's from the hood. Yeah, he lives in Orlando.
He's from Queens, from the projects. He moved out to Orlando, went out to Impact Country. But anyway, Trent, since the beginning of this, whatever this is, what you're looking at now, what it's evolved into, my legacy besides not showing up is really talking about anything but wrestling. So it's like now we start a podcast, we're just talking about just about anything else. And there's a lot planned. It's going to be great. It's going to be tremendous, Trent. Tremendous.
Is it kind of like Russo does that show, Bucket Full of Chicken Necks, where it's about everything else?
Yeah, I mean, all of you guys will be coming in on it. We got a lot of random topics, reviews, all sorts of insanity. And that way, this show could maybe get some more wrestling talk in it when I am on. I'll be able to get my rocks off,
Kyle, I will not be appearing on your shit show. I will never appear on your show.
Well, you know what? Fuck you, because you never invited me on Backstage Boys anyway. So
never.
Fuck you.
Basil's in the
Bill's
chat. Basil can attest. I will never invite you on that show.
That's all right.
I will never be on your show.
First interview guest. Trent's first ex-wife.
Oh my God!
We're gonna get to the bottom of it. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find everything out.
Holy shit!
I'm gonna sit there like Howard Stern with the sunglasses on.
Oh my God, that'd be
what's Trent into in the bedroom? What are Trent's kinks?
Oh my God!
Where did the relationship go wrong? How'd you meet Trent? Because I gotta find out where the bodies are buried. So and Truck's bringing up the divorces all the time, even when I'm not on. He's doing my dirty work. And J-Bone blew a gasket on Twitter. I couldn't believe it. I mean. Really is. So J-Bone doesn't want to talk about the divorces, so he's out. He's not on the podcast. So therefore, all the attention goes to Trent. So really,
I'm still in therapy for mine.
Exactly.
No, fuck that.
He's not healed yet. The wounds aren't healed. So we're gonna put the attention on Trent. Then Trent, I got a few divorces coming in my future. So
at least two.
At least two.
Yeah, this is horrible.
At least two.
Three if I live long enough.
You missed this. You missed out on this. And Alicia, I don't know if you saw this either. On the Thursday throwback show, for the last 30 minutes of that throwback, all the chat did was come up with different scenarios of my divorce.
Beautiful.
And talk about things that were longer than my marriage.
Yes.
They were
greatest audio this channel has ever produced.
They're like the space shuttle Challenger in '84's launch was longer than Trent's marriage. I'm like, what the fuck? That thing blew up. For God's sake.
Oh, man.
It's hilarious. It was so fun.
Well, I guess you know what that means. Don't ever get divorced.
Jesus.
Pathetic.
Oh, unbelievable.
But yes, the Yours Truly podcast coming soon.
Is that what's going to be called?
Yours Truly?
YTP, the Yours Truly podcast. I got a co-host. I got interviews lined up. I ran into Trent. I always wear the EPMD hat on the show.
That's right.
Ran into PMD at CVS right here in the little town. He told me he's down for an interview, so he's lined up our first music interview on the show. He's already lined up, and I can't screw that guy over. He's in the Hip Hop Hall of Fame, Trent. That's my career right there.
You're getting PMD on the show?
Trent, I swear over everything. Lightning strike through the garage from line. He lives in my neighborhood. I've told you that a million times.
So you're online, as you guys say, online.
I was buying a bottle of Pedialyte.
I was going to say, what were you online buying? Band-Aids and Pedialyte.
I was in CVS on a Sunday morning buying Pedialyte. I ran into P, dapped him up, talked to him. We talked a little bit about hip hop and everything. Told him about the wrestling show. Told him that I'm wearing the EPMD hat. Pulled out. Of course, I pull out the Russo interview because that one's got like 1,000 views on it. True schmoozer. And he's like, oh, man, well, you got to interview me now. So it's like, PMD will be a first music guest. So we got to see what's
look at this.
Huge guest.
And Trent, if you know anything, I can't do anything alone because it's never going to go. It's never going to happen.
I'm not going to join you. I don't want to. I really wish you weren't here right now.
Well, Trent, I have a pretty.
It's really upsetting me that you're here.
I have a pretty female co-host. Her name is Jessica Rabbit. She's made a few appearances here on the show. People already love her.
Look at this. Yoko's going to join the show now.
Well, now, Trent, I need a co-host to just keep me in line and make sure the show goes on every week. Because you gave up on that a long time ago.
I gave up on you in life a long time ago. Not just the show, Kyle. I want you to make that very clear with yourself. I gave up on you as a whole.
So there's catching up with me as a broadcasting personality. Now you guys go back to the usual. All right.
So KL, you got your own Ingrid, is what you're saying.
Basically.
Yeah. Basically. All right. Let's open it up to the chat. What do you guys want to talk about today? Open forum. Let's start off with this. Taya got fucking burned. Literally burned.
That's news. I got news.
Well, let's open it up. Let's go ahead. Let's use
that. We're not going to get the. We're going to get the.
You want your song, J-Bone? You want your theme song? Is that what you're trying to tell me? I think he's trying to tell me. Let's go with the theme song. Let's go with that.
Jiminy Christmas.
And now, J-Bone's news. This is supposed to be Kyle doing the voiceover, but he was late with his cue. Anyway, here's J-Bone. Take it away, J-Bone.
Searching for my fake wrestling news.
J-Bone's old as fuck.
What happened to you, Kyle?
You took it over, Trent. You took it over. I'm letting you have it.
I gave you something to do. I said, why do you feel like you're part of the show?
Because if I started to do it, you were going to start to do it, and then we were going to clash, and I tried to avoid that. I'll let you have it. I'll let you have that one. I'll let you eat, Trent. Let you eat.
Unbelievable.
Actually, fuck that. You've been getting fat while I've been starving, okay? I created this show, and you guys are taking the fruits of my labor and taking it to the top. Well, I'm back. I'm going live from the janitor's closet tomorrow, Trent. You're not forcing me out anymore. Your worst nightmares come true.
Sadly, understood about half of that.
Okay.
Right. That's right. That's
KL's in the closet.
That's right. Hey.
Oh, good for you.
So news.
Who booked this?
Absolutely. All right, go ahead, J-Bone. Start us off here.
All right, so I was going to talk a little bit why why Benjamin Carter signed with WWE, but we already talked about all that.
Why are we talking about WWE?
Well, Benjamin Carter was on.
He was on Xplosion this week. Okay, he was on Xplosion this week.
Oh, you mean up north?
Up north. Up north. We don't use the name. J-Bone, I just told you that. I just got through berating you before Kyle jumped on.
It sounds like a bad doctor's office visit up north. I mean,
you keep this up.
Down south.
North is a tag team in Impact Wrestling.
You keep this up, and you're gonna be pulling a Heath.
It ain't no secret. I need a job.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I need a job.
Go ahead.
J-Bone, you have your own fucking podcast to talk about all the wrestling promotions. Why are you gonna bring that to our Impact show? I haven't been on in months. I expect you to do a little better.
It's why you brought me here over a year ago.
Just to beat you up about WWE? I don't think so. I think you're a handsome young, definitely not young. I think you're a handsome old DILF. You are, J-Bone. That's
unbelievable.
That's not how you handle your business. Calm down. Don't do this.
All right, take it easy, Kyle. All right, go ahead, J-Bone.
My ego's big enough. Thank you very much. All right, so yes, Taya suffered second-degree burns on her hands and face.
Oh, face too? I didn't see that.
Yes, and after a candle blew up on her.
Dude, she got she was sponsored or something, right? They send her like a influencer package or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is I'm going to read. This is from ringsidenews.com, so I make sure I quote this properly. Taya
she said it herself. Yeah.
Well,
she put it out there.
I got the tweet. So it says Taya received a free box of goodies from Lily's Sweets. She lit the candle, but then it blew up with flames. Jiminy Christmas, are you okay? I don't. She must be drinking what KL's drinking lately.
J-Bone, what's up with you and the animals, man? It's always just a J-Bone zoo over there, you know?
It is.
I put a picture up on Basil's Twitter before. It was the TV in the background, and I just got this great screenshot of J-Bone looking up his cat's ass. Like, literally, cat ass in the face, and he's up to it like that. It's on Basil's Twitter. Check that out.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I love you.
So the candle worked too well, and it charred her window, leaving her with second-degree burns on her hands and face. So this is the tweet she put out.
Dude, it was wicked. Her goddamn hand was like both of them, right? I think it was like both hands.
Both of them. One's worse than the other, but yeah, it's both.
Right, so they're all blistered up now. This is a shot of the article in the tweet. So it says, "Warning: I was sent this influencer package by Lily Sweets. I love their chocolate. Today I lit a candle they sent me. It burned like a torch, charred our window and wall, and I just suffered second-degree burns on both hands and my face trying to put it out. Uneffing real." And then
like she put a picture of her window right there. Look at the window.
Her window's all big burnt on her glass here. She's got stuff on her hands here, and then the candle's all black. It's crazy.
That's what you want from a candle, to blow up.
Yeah.
Well, like, what the fuck is in that candle? Then it blew, like it torched
Kerosene.
Yeah, no shit.
Probably. I can relate. I got second-degree burns from a candle incident, so I can relate. That shit sucks.
That's wicked, man. That is terrible.
So, yeah, I mean, hopefully it's not, I mean, obviously it's second degree, so it's bad, but hopefully it's nothing that will stop what's going on this coming Bound for Glory week going into the weekend, because I'm sure she's going to be down there early filming stuff with her crew and everything, so.
It'll be tender, but as long as she takes good care of it, you know, then she should be back to normal. They heal relatively okay.
She's got connections through John and everything, so I'm sure she's got the best Hollywood stuff going on there. Because I mean, you know, John is primo Hollywood, you know, right there.
Terrible. It happened. It's on her face.
Dude, that's
hands is one thing. That's a high pain sensory point, but your face, like, can you imagine? And you have to use like Vaseline. You can't just like scrub that stuff off. You take skin off. You have to use like Vaseline. You have to do a certain way to like properly get the wax off your flesh. It's terrible.
Oh yeah, that and aloe and whatever. Yeah, depending on how bad it's.
Sorry, Alicia, that's a soundbite. You have to use Vaseline. That's
but well, any good fighter knows Vaseline helps.
Does. Plus your ice cube.
Man.
No Vaseline.
Somebody in the chat just pointed something out very interesting. I just
don't use jelly.
I just confirmed it. That the Rascals have removed all Impact Wrestling related mentions on their Twitter bios, which I just checked, and it's true.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
That's never a good thing. That's never a good thing.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Come on, man. Not the Rascals. You can't do that to me. Not the Rascals.
Come on, man.
I don't know, man.
I
I hope
playing that. Come on, man.
That sucks, man.
They're still on the star.
I was just about to check.
Yeah, they're on the roster. They're there. They're
I mean, and I have no clue like how long their contracts are up for, any of that kind of stuff.
Well,
just made the tree
I'm
out
not playing
for,
those
what,
funeral bells until it's official.
Damn. That's usually when the guys remove it, though, man. I don't know. Like, when did they? Does anybody remember when their debut was? Was that are they a Bound for Glory?
2017.
420.
Yeah, 420. 2017, but like, was it around Bound for Glory time? Because then that would make sense if they're coming up on it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Shit, man, that would suck. I mean, we talk about all the time that they haven't had. None of them got a title. I mean, Trey got a main event push, but kind of right back down.
It's always been a discussion. We've
always a discussion, man. Always a discussion point. That fucking sucks if that's the case.
Yeah.
Does anyone know about it? Anybody? Damn, I really hope not. Maybe their Twitter's got hacked. I don't know.
Come on, J-Bone. You're the king of fake wrestling news. Tell me the scoops. I know you pay all those gold member subscriptions. You get your news first from Bob, Jimmy, and David. Tell me about it.
Yeah, well, let me call Scott right away.
No, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about wrestlingassholes.com. You've worn a T-shirt before.
I got Silas, right on.
Which one's Jay?
Yeah, pretty much.
Don Callis. That's it.
I gotta say that.
I'll put him. I got him on speed dial. I'll call him.
I gotta say it's never a good thing though, guys. When the guys remove it, when the guys remove from their bios, usually that's first stage, man.
Writing on the wall.
Fuck, that sucks. That really sucks. I don't know. I don't know what it could be, but I could definitely see somebody scooping them up immediately anyway.
Immediately, as a team, all three of them.
All three of them. They're like a one shot, one and go.
Now, did we get to keep the treehouse though?
No, man. Treehouse
stays.
Do we get to keep that?
We don't even have RVD anymore. Forget it. Treehouse is gone.
Oh, man.
Well, there's some RVD news.
There's some RVD. Okay, what do we got for RVD news?
Oh yeah.
He did an interview. I don't have it in front of me. I'm not sure who it's with. Somebody. But he in their reference is like, don't believe everything you read on the internet with his Impact status.
Really? Okay. What does that mean?
He went fake wrestling news.
So he said, don't believe everything you read about my Impact status. Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, because there's other articles out there talking about if he had heat on his, with this exit. He stayed around a lot longer than he was expected to. So no, there's no heat on him.
Yeah, why would he have heat?
Yeah.
They gotta let him go to free up some money.
We came here for a lot of money.
He's not cheap. RVD is not a cheap guy.
I personally think, because he keeps promoting that the 30th anniversary of his career is coming up, he's probably going to go do something on J-Bone's other favorite wrestling show, one of those, and he'll probably come back to Impact. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense.
He did that like a year ago, right? Where he popped in for some anniversary show, popped back out, was right back on Impact.
He wants, Trey. Does whatever he wants.
Fucking RVD,
if he shows
man.
up at the Gauntlet, would that shock you? Wouldn't shock me.
No, that's true. It wouldn't shock me if he showed up at the Gauntlet. Yeah, I don't know, man. I really hope. Yeah, so here's the Rascals debut as a team was November 29th, 2018. Their contracts are in 2-year blocks. So there's
could be
still
just negotiation right now.
It could be because they're about a month away, right?
Didn't Sue do that too? Didn't she remove stuff before she resigned?
She did do that.
No. I mean, if this happens, guys, Trent, we got to put this one in the graveyard.
This is the good stuff.
It's out.
You just went to get a new background.
Yeah.
I mean, Gama's gone too. We don't even have Gama. We're holding
on.
I
don't think Gama's officially gone.
Gama's not officially. He just can't cross the border, man. Okay. He's also elderly. I mean, you can't have Gama crossing the border as a 75-year-old guy during a pandemic.
During the pandemic, it's
can't
dangerous. Yeah, he's at home with his hookah.
He is. But he's getting fucked up.
This is the good stuff.
Old country blend, right, Trent?
That's right. The old blend. That's grandfather's blend, man.
All of Trent's uncles love the old country blend. Yeah.
So look, this show has Motor City Machine Guns all over it. We talked about Chris Sabin in that singles match with Ben Carter.
Mm-hmm.
The rerun match is Motor City Machine Guns. I don't know if you guys have seen this. We've talked about this a little bit. Usually when people get new merch out, I just wanted to share this with you guys just in case.
What do you got?
Nobody's seen this. Just fire up the old tab here.
Tab disgusting soda. Awful.
There you go. So
tab's going away.
Now this is in the Euro store, which makes this really interesting. The Euro store has their own TNA Classic section.
Ooh. Oh, really?
With Beer Money t-shirts, and this one. Look at this. Motor City Machine Guns with the U.S. flag and the Detroit built. I mean, this looks amazing. It also comes in white.
That's cool. It never came white before.
That is.
No, it was just that black one, right?
Yeah, that's a cool ass shirt. It's the old MC5 logo is what that is. From anybody's familiar with the MC5.
Beer Money's got a couple of shirts in here, and there's the classic, the TNA.
Dude, I always loved the Beer Money Budweiser logo one. That was always a cool one. The third one right there. That was always a cool one.
So yeah,
that was one of the early ones.
Yeah,
I want that AJ Styles Love Stain shirt, Trent. That's the one I want.
the cum shot shirt. Oh my god!
I said Love Stain.
Excuse me.
Alicia, have you seen that shirt? It literally is
No, I've never seen it.
Holy
It's
shit.
the drip. Come on,
should,
man.
Yeah,
we should
called
do
the
a
drip.
podcast like the top 5
Oh, it's
ugliest pieces of TNA merchandise, not Impact, TNA merchandise.
Yeah.
There's some ugly shit, and you can put Trent's Affliction shirt right at number 1. So it's
The
fucking hideous.
Affliction one's nice, man.
You love it. You love it, and I hate it.
Look at it. Holy shit, this shirt is awful. Wait, I'm so I can find it.
Are you gonna bring it up?
I got it right here. Actually, I just found it. Hold on, let me pull it up. Because Alan, who's your guy, if anybody follows Alan Cheapshot on Twitter, he's a fantastic wrestling podcast, or wrestling Twitter. But he did a thread of the worst wrestling shirts ever, actually, and not just Impact, but look at this one. I'm gonna get this up here. This is absolutely terrible. This fucking shirt. This is called the Drip. But it's basically, it's literally just a
Oh my goodness.
I never thought I would Google AJ Styles jizz. I just Googled it.
You
It came
could
up.
have picked any color to do that in, and they chose that.
Look, you look so happy.
I feel gross just looking at it. That
Look
is
at that
terrible.
shirt.
And what does it say on the back?
Styles.
Oh, jeez.
A lot of drip on the back.
Wow.
The back is just Peter North, man. That's what that is. That is Peter North in the back. If
You're
anybody
aging yourself, Tread.
Wow.
It's awful, and it's probably the worst fucking T-shirt.
And he's wearing it. Like, look at his face. He is not happy that shirt. He looked
like,
at that and was like,
I'm still
excuse
signed
me?
up north. Ugh.
Mark say that's the worst piece of wrestling merchandise. Period.
All time. And for that, they should reprint it because people would like sarcastically buy it. They would sell.
Now it's all about sarcastically bad T-shirts, right?
Oh, it's terrible.
I don't even know if that one
It's
can fly,
sarcastically bad.
Kyle. I don't know if that one can fly.
Jeez.
Why not?
My God, there's some bad ones in this thread though. There's a Rey Mysterio one that says "Wine me, dine me, 619 me." Like, what
man,
there's some bad shirts in here, man. Holy shit, there's some terrible T-shirts. Yikes! Never. That's an awful one though.
On the ImpactWrestling.com, there's a couple of new bits. Actually, there's a ton of new stuff here. Motor City Machine Guns, they're featuring their theme song this week. It's on YouTube too, so you listen to the whole thing in its entirety. It's badass. Bound for Glory Memories with Eric Young, Doc Gallows, and Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Trent's favorite.
I just could not get enough of Pope. Would always come Hernandez. It was just like it's like plural. Like Hernandez plural is Hernandez. There's several Hernandez here. I don't know. It's funny. Anyway, go on.
There's a watch along thing with Alex Shelley watching his 2010 Motor City Machine Guns match with Generation Me. Hey, those guys from never mind. Yeah, see, I was nice there, and which is cool. It's a great match. I'm actually going to be reviewing 2010 over on Smash This Podcast sometime this week. I just got to figure out the rest of the stuff with these guys. We'll do that later. But yeah, I can't wait to talk about that one. That's a special request from someone. Anyways, let's see here. Sneak peek. There's also a sneak peek at the Talkin' Shock Full Cake. That's the special that's going on after the Go Home show on Tuesday night.
Fuck yeah, buddy.
That's something else I want to review. But there's oh my God, this
is that
preview
this week?
looks.
That's this week, yeah. It's after Impact this week.
It's after Impact. They're back to back. And then the preview is 1 minute. It looks absolutely ridiculous. Like,
Is it just an hour, Jay? Is it just an hour long?
I believe so, yeah.
So do we want to go after it, guys? Like,
please, Trent, because if you don't go after dark, I can't show up, and that I need to see that. I need to be part of that.
We got to watch the Talking Shop.
Look, J-Bone, hold on, pause, J-Bone. I know you had a father and son moment with me the other day where you were like,
look at this Brady Bunch thing going on here.
Don't come on the show tipping the bottle, because I came on the show tipping the bottle, and J-Bone had a heart attack. He got very scared, and so I told you I won't drink on the show anymore, Jay. At least not tipping the bottle. You said have a beer or something. But Jay, come on. I gotta have some booze on the show for this one. We interviewed them and we were all drinking. It was great.
You can have a non-alcoholic beer like I have. Look at this, a Coors NA beer. Look at that.
What is that called? Edge?
Coors Edge is a non-alcoholic Coors. You can do that, Cal.
I didn't know Edge has his own beer.
Coors Edge, non-alcoholic beer, Trent.
I've really had it with enough of these J-Bone up north marks.
Trent, you know what the fucking
I didn't
top
name the guy.
ingredient? they take out the alcohol, Trent, and they replace it with
extra virgin olive oil.
That's the secret ingredient to that shit.
I
take one sip and
Yeah, this is horrible.
It's not too bad. Listen, so we'll start. I assume that they're not going to do Aftershock, so we'll start the review this week just a half hour later than we normally do now. So we'll go at it'll be 11 Eastern, 10 Central for that one. So we'll go that way, and we'll try to condense it. We'll fit in some talking shop talk in there too a little bit. So yeah, I'll let everybody watch it, because if we go right after Impact, no one's gonna fucking watch us. We're gonna be watching Talking Shop anyway. So
we gotta be respectful towards Impact.
We do.
We gotta respect Aftershock. We gotta respect all the content.
There are some bad T-shirts in this list, guys.
I've been staring at them this whole time on Google. I got some real doozies.
There was a Scotty Too High shirt that literally just said "Want to see my worm." And there was a China shirt that said VA-China, as in vagina. That was a fucking shirt,
bro. My next door neighbor had, way back in the day, I was like 6 years old. He had a rock shirt that said Poontang Pie.
It's on the list. It's on the list right here. I'm looking right at it.
I never forgot that.
There's a James Storm one. I remember this one too. It's literally James. It's a T-shirt. It just says, "I drink beer with your mom while your dad watches."
Oh God, that's the one I was about to pull up. Dear God.
Jesus Christ, these are terrible shirts, man.
It's darker than any Revolution storyline, involving like Mickey James's kid and the train tracks. That shirt is way darker than any of that.
That's true. That's true. Fuck, man. There's some bad wrestling shirts out there. God damn. But anyway, what happened to the news? All right, J-Bone, get on with your news.
Howdy ho, J-Bone.
Howdy ho, brother.
Howdy ho.
That's pretty much it. It's just a lot of little bits off of the website, and we were talking about Ben, Carter, and Taya. So that's
just to chime in for Impact Plus. They did get I think it happened. Now they've been promoting it, that the Lariato and the new Alpha 1 stuff's on there.
Oh, yes, that too.
But speaking of Alpha 1, I also know Ethan Page, he shut down for the rest of the year. Alpha 1.
He canceled his shows.
Yeah, so he's done until 21. So I think you're going to start seeing a little bit more of that. I think some different competitors have kind of stepped away. Not Impact related yet. Hopefully not. But I know some indie guys have decided to step away until 21 right now. So we'll kind of see what happens over the next couple weeks.
Oh.
What up?
Which one's Jay?
Last thing I wanted to bring up, and it actually concerns the guy right next to me here. If you go check out the latest episode of Ohio Valley Wrestling, our very own Bill and his buddy Dave are all over it.
You guys are all hard cam on this one?
Yes. We were. They actually, from the time I was there a couple weeks ago to last time, they actually reconfigured and now have like an entrance ramp, and we were right next to the entrance ramp.
Oh yeah. So whenever someone comes out, they come out and they are walking right past our Bill.
I think I'm wearing a certain T-shirt too.
You must have made a good impression on Jesse Goddard, because he followed us today on Twitter. Followed the show this afternoon, so I don't know if you talked to him and pitched the show to him, but he gave us a good old follow today.
Trent, I still got my bromance T-shirt.
You do.
I still got it.
You're the one with the fist bump. That's
me. That's me.
Hey, let's see Jesse back for the gauntlet, man.
That'd be cool. Who's? How about this? Let me open this up to the chat. Let me ask you guys in the chat about that, and you guys here too. There's 10 that have been announced for the gauntlet, right? There's 10 more spots to fill. And throw out some names. Who do you want to show up? Who are some names that could show up and be a lot of fun? Jesse Goddard is one of them. I wouldn't.
Obviously.
Period.
Did you see?
Period.
Yeah. What's up, Jay?
I think I'm going to steal this right out of your mouth. You're going to mention a certain former world champion tweeted out something within the last couple of days bringing a lot of what the hell was that?
He just went David Letterman down there.
I just throw it.
He did. He's just chucking cards like
Ah, yeah, of course. Oh, don't have rules. Throw it right out
Johnny
the window.
Carson on us. Kurt Angle put out an interesting little tweet of him holding the classic TNA championship. And it was basically, it was nothing at TNA Impact Wrestling related, but it was more like motivational.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, the TNA Impact fans out there
of course.
lit up everything, retweeted them. So, I mean, and I know he hasn't been in the greatest shape the last year or so, but that may have changed recently depending on what he's doing for himself as far as supplements and working out. I really have no clue. I'd have to go look up some recent interviews and see exactly how he's responding to stuff. But I mean, am I interested in seeing him wrestle in Impact Wrestling? No. Would I like to see him make an appearance, a little comeback of sorts in some way? Sure. So,
I mean, is it out of the realm possibility? I mean, because here's what I look at, right?
He's a free agent now.
He could have also posted any picture, and he posted an Impact one. I mean, he's got plenty from his run recently. He could have put up, but he put up a peak one of him holding the TNA title.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, that'd be kind
Call your shot. Excuse me.
I don't know if he'd wrestle anymore. I can't see him wrestling again. I think the wrestling is done. But I think he could definitely walk out and give a wave. I mean, he's can't hurt. So it'd be nice to have him just like say what's up. But I don't know about wrestling. I can't see that happening.
He's past this, what does he have to prove? Why?
Nothing.
There's nothing for it. He's getting older, man. He can't wrestle at a certain point. Like, I'm not doubting him. I'm sure that he can, but I saw the movie with Randy the Ram. We got to avoid those future situations.
Yeah, no shit.
While he's still young,
Oh yeah.
And I'm not even being a dick. Sometimes when you see him walking, he looks hurt. I don't see a reason for the guy to wrestle. He's done it all. He's done everything. Now, come on as like a personality, do something within the show. I'm all for that, but that costs a lot of money as well. I really don't. He's already in the Hall of Fame. What else do you want?
There's really nothing to left. It's like we kind of left on a nice. Dude, he left on a great note.
He did.
Like, he left Impact perfectly, like putting everybody over.
Dude, Bill, we saw the even though I didn't know you yet, we were at Bethlehem for his his finale, his going away tour. He wrestled Drew Galloway at that one.
Drew Galloway, yes.
Was that the last one? That was the last match?
No, he did another one after that. They had two matches.
But Bethlehem was the end? He ended in PA?
He didn't end it in PA. He ended it in the United Kingdom.
Yeah, UK, right? I thought he did the UK tour was the last thing he did. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, dude, he did everything. I don't know.
Who did he wrestle over there?
I thought it was Galloway. I think he ended it with Galloway.
Yeah.
That was the last match. Yeah. Yeah, it was.
He had a few matches.
Not bad.
I believe that the U.S. match with Galloway is when they put on the my name on the screen because that's when I won the bracket brawl.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, so that was my impact moment.
I like Mark Mello in the comments here says Dixie Carter. That's who he'd like to see as a guest entrant.
Dixie she should be the one holding that TNA title when Moose and EC3 are about to like kill each other for it.
I'd love to play if that plays a part. I'd love to play that.
Pull Dixie into it.
Cinematic thing.
Yeah. And she's like,
have a moment with Dixie at least.
Like Moose is like trying to crawl to it, and you just see like Dixie holding it. Like, I believe you're looking for this.
I love
and she fucking burns it or something. Like,
I hate when people beat on Dixie Carter. I love it. Always did.
You know who put her over recently? There's a little bit of news. Pope did an interview with a website recently, and he was very complimentary to her, what she did, in the company and what she did for the company, and like how she's they dog her for not being a wrestling personality and not kind of knowing that side of it. But she did a lot for the company, man. People who don't really give her the credit that she deserves for getting them to where she did it's bullshit. I think she did quite a bit for the company. They did pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I think it'd be nice to put her in the Hall of Fame too. I think it'd be a very nice touch actually to bring to Hall of Fame. But she's been out there like Armand saying she was putting order BFG tweet. She was saying, because Scott D'Amore will personally send you a video thank you if you order Bound for Glory on Fight TV.
Yeah. And Johnny Bravo will send you an autograph if you use Ingrid's.
Yeah, exactly. So
make sure you use the right fight codes.
Yeah, so use Ingrid's fight code and then send the receipt to Scott D'Amore. So you'll get a free Bravo autograph, and you'll get a video thank you from Scott D'Amore.
And then you take the Bravo autograph and you put it on eBay.
It ain't no secret. I need a job.
Invest.
And then Dixie was like, order it and keep Scott fucking busy as hell or some shit. So do that. That's a cool way to do it. So if you guys haven't, I think even Adam was even saying, our buddy Adam Impact was even saying he already ordered it. So like, yeah, I guess you could even send your receipt to Sky. Like I already ordered it when it first went up. Can I still get the video thanks? So I think he's going to be doing that too. I think that's a thing.
Yes, let's keep Scott very, very busy.
Yeah, keep him busy. Keep him very busy. That'd be nice.
Hey, yeah, I met Bravo a year ago. Practically,
That's a year ago tomorrow, Jay.
Is it a year ago? Okay,
a year ago tomorrow. Yeah.
But yeah, in fact, because it just came up on my timeline was the promotional video, and I put it up on the TNI Facebook page. Looking back when we were trying to get that hey, let's go have some pizza.
The TNI pizza party.
Where
Bill
we
was
met,
there.
We met this guy.
Bill was there.
Bill was there.
Yeah,
and
Bill was hanging out.
yeah, that was a lot
good for you. Good for you, assholes. You guys had a nice little pizza party. I planned the pizza party in Melrose Ballroom. I didn't meet Bill. I met fucking Bison. Just me and Bison alone. It was a candlelit dinner. It was very romantic. awkwardly. And he bought me drinks and paid for the pizza.
And he paid for your pizza.
Yeah, I don't want to see that hotel video.
Well, you gotta, spend a little cash to get a little, It's just,
I tried to get there, Kyle. It was just a little too much George Washington Bridge traffic.
I was texting you, Bill, but then me and Bill had a nice moment. I was hanging out in the back seat with him of his car. He drove me back to my. That didn't sound right. Bill drove me home.
Let's go with that.
It sounds like me spending the night with Trent.
I heard about the coffee incident. Apparently, J-Bone, in case anybody's never heard this story, Trent, tell about J-Bone the crackhead with that experience. Walk us through that. Walk us through that. On some personality broadcasting shit. Tell us about that.
So J-Bone, I guess, had never experienced a Keurig K-cup coffee before in his life, and he could not believe that a coffee could fit in this little thing. So I was like, hey, Jay, you want a cup of coffee? He said, yeah, sure, no problem. Yeah, I'll take one.
Oh, boy.
So I gave him one, and he's like, J-Bone drinks coffee like a camel drinks water, like stocking up for the desert. You know what I mean? Like, he's just like one sip. He's like, you got any more of this?
It's minus the hump.
Yeah, minus the hump.
What is this electronic Keurig machine? I've never
get
seen
over
one of these.
Okay, Boomer.
They brewed one cup, perfect cup at a time. He's like, I'm like, I got different flavors, J-Boy. He's like, let me try the caramel macchiato. It's like, boom. 7 cups of coffee later, he topped it off with a hot chocolate before he went to bed, and he had no trouble going to sleep.
A hot chocolate? Well, what do you need the hot chocolate for?
The dessert. It was like his dessert afterwards.
Put him away there, that hot chocolate.
That sounds good, actually.
Jay, do you drink black coffee, or are you like milk and sugar kind of guy?
He did a little bit of both, Jay. I had some of those funky creamers. He's like, hey, let me try one of these too.
I don't drink sugar at all. I know nothing about sugar.
I use it's like it's one of those Splenda type things. I put that in my sugar, just black.
He was nailing. He was just nailing fucking coffee. Then he had dessert, but he was so wired up. I heard everything about J-Bone's, the dark days of J-Bone's pre-TNI life.
Cut his mic.
And I heard everything. And afterwards, like the camera just panned to me, and I just sat there like, that's a spicy fucking meatball right there, my friend. And
Jay's dark side.
I had to step out for a minute. I had to go have a cigarette. I don't even smoke. I'm like, I need a cigarette after that.
No, you gotta be careful with these coffee incidents. On my last road trip, my buddy Dave, he discovered Starbucks for the first time. And he got addicted to Starbucks.
What, does he live in the fucking woods?
Wait, what's the first time? Where's he been?
Well, he's a big coffee guy, but he always heard like that Starbucks wasn't for him, so he never got it. But
he's too
that
cheap
was the only
for it.
option on the road. So he got it, and then he got addicted to it. He was all about that Starbucks.
Oh man, that's a expensive addiction.
Where's the Starbucks?
More of that Starbucks.
There's Starbucks. Alicia, are you a coffee person? I don't think I've ever
Yes.
mentioned coffee.
Oh, dude, I'm a hardcore coffee person.
Really?
Death before decaf.
Oh shit! All right, Dunkin' or Starbucks? What are we going with? Wawa, Dunkin', Tim Hortons?
Preferably homemade, but I don't really give a shit. Whatever's convenient.
All right, Fair enough.
Gross. Coffee's disgusting.
Well, yeah, he's right here. Look. Starbucks,
bitter,
oh baby.
Bitter, acidic dirt water. You got to dump in 20 pounds of sugar to make it taste okay. Then it tastes like a fucking milkshake at that point, especially if you drink it over ice. I mean,
well, we're grown-ups over here, Kyle. You know, we can't all survive off Bang energy drinks and fucking.
I drink Pepsi for breakfast.
Sour Patch Kids.
I drink Pepsi for breakfast. I always did. I drink Pepsi for breakfast. Always.
Yeah, all right.
You guys act like nobody does that.
I do like the Seinfeld reference here. Jackie Child. If I could burn myself with coffee, it'd be nice.
Bomb on it.
Trent's face is the case. Look at him.
Love it. No, listen. I do like Tim Hortons coffee though. That is a go-to coffee if I can ever find it. Tim Hortons. No sugar. Was that true, Bill? Was he just chugging black coffee?
He was going black coffee with the shot of hazelnut.
You're making this guy drive while you're podcasting from the road is what was going on, Bill. You did the entire throwback show from the road.
I did. Because normally I'm behind the wheel, but Dave got he has a new car during the pandemic here.
Oh,
so
look at Dave. I see him driving over here.
Driving in because he knows Bill was the road warrior, the third or fourth road warrior. So he's stepping up to the plate, so it gave me time to do the show.
Nice, very nice.
We appreciate it.
Very cool.
A year ago when I was driving I picked up Whoopsie, and I'm sitting in the hotel parking lot that morning, and we were picking him up and then heading over to Giordano's for the pizza party that we planned. And I'm just like this in the car. I'm like, Whoopsie, I'm gonna have a fucking stroke. What the fuck?
J-Bone is
not JJ style.
J-Bone's out of his mind when it comes to caffeine, man.
I was
chugging rock stars at 2 a.m. Like, fuck
he's all hooked up on Mountain Dew.
I want to be in the car with that guy.
I was tripping bad when I walked in the restaurant. I'm not going to lie, man. I sat down and everyone's looking at me. I'm just shaking. I'm like, fuck, I got to eat.
Can we get that soundbite in our bag?
I can put it in for reals.
Yeah. Please do. That was fantastic. I would love a car crash.
Whenever the show goes off the rails, we'll just click that.
I would absolutely.
And we'll hit it 20 times every show. Finger it'll cue the button.
Come on, man. It's not that off the rails. I mean, we're just reminiscing from Bound for Glory from last year.
Oh, shut up, Jason.
I have seen that penis.
Almost, yes. A year. It'll be a year ago. Monday will be, Tuesday will be a year ago. Tuesday will be.
That sounds
BFG,
right.
20th. Yeah, it was 10.
I remember I had pizza in my car on the drive home.
That's right. You took it home.
Traveled back.
Bill, you left right after Bound for Glory. You went straight home after the pay-per-view.
I did.
What a madman.
What a madman. You went right to work the next day, didn't you?
Went right to work. I actually went right down. I went to a sales call down at Temple University.
Jesus. The site of Bound for Glory 2011, by the way.
Correct.
That's right.
Which that was also news the other day because I think it was already posted, but then it got retweeted or something, and then it got millions of views. Hogan versus Sting.
The Hogan, not even the whole match. The clip of Hogan turning face at Bound for Glory 11 got reposted, and it got 14 million plays in 4 hours. It was some asinine amount. And somebody tagged us. I don't know which one of you guys in the chat tagged us in this post, but it was blowing up all weekend. 14 million fucking plays of Hogan ripping his shirt off.
Yeah, and if you ever question why Hogan was brought in to TNA at the time,
dude.
That's the answer.
The pop was huge.
The guy. He's still the guy.
I can't believe it. I could not believe it had that many plays in 4 hours.
He's a real American.
I tell you, the star of that one was Sting. Sting's all crawling to him, and he's like, "Help me, Hogan! Help me!" And
I'll tell you, the storytelling in that match is very underrated.
Dude, it was not a bad
2011. Match. It's like a 20-minute match, but it's got a lot of storytelling. Flair on ringside, a lot going on there.
It made up for the Starrcade '97 to a degree for me. Actually, to be honest, I swear, I'm at least we're getting an actual match out of this somehow. There's no fucking bullshit involved in this, but it was it's a very underrated match. Because I gotta give Hogan this. He was all fucked up, health wise at the time, but he belted it out for the sake of that match. Mm-hmm. That dude was taking bumps and shit. I was like, dude, this guy's killing himself to get this match over. And
he's had a dozen or more back surgeries.
Dude, his back was jacked at the time.
I can't even imagine. He had a steel removed from his back within the last year, and he put it like all in a tray. And he took a picture of it and shared it on social media. He's like, "Well, this all just came out of my back." It's like, holy shit!
That's
fucking Terminator.
Yeah, it's
unbelievable.
Good old Hulky Hogan, huh?
I'm gonna bang his wife.
Brother.
She's about your age, so yeah, good luck.
Jesus, Zach
Yeah.
wants to go back to the fucking checkers hit and run talk. We cannot talk about that publicly. But anyway, what else, man? Anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything else? Here, Kirkle Singh wants to ask us a question. What do you consider the best monikers or catchphrases in Impact history? Interesting question. That's a good one. I like "Sorry About Your Damn Luck." I'm gonna always go to that one. That's a go-to favorite for me. What about you, Alicia?
I'm trying to blank.
What do you got?
Put me on the
Anything that
spot
Eli
and
Drake
then
has
what?
ever said. Anything that Eli Drake has ever said.
That's true. The turkey, the gravy train, the biscuits. What was the thing?
Dummy, yeah, just dummy, yeah.
Dummy, yeah, is a good one too. That's a great one too. What about you, Bill? You got one?
Just personally, I was a big fan of the EC3 heel. You can wrestle. Yes, I can. I was a big, yes, I can.
I'm very good.
I am very good.
That was a good one. They put a T-shirt out of that one too once.
I did. I have that T-shirt.
Yeah, well, it's like the cartoon him, and it's like
Yeah.
all the catch bubbles, the text bubbles. Yeah, no, that's a good one. I'd like to hear everybody else in the chat's thoughts. What's a good one? I like quote the Raven Nevermore is a good one.
Good one.
I meant he said exclude James Storm. That's a cop out. Fuck that, dude. That's a great one though. Come on, dummy. Yeah, is a good one. Pays to be rude. Oh, it's real. It's damn real. Motor City. I don't know if that was a catchphrase, really. Just kind of Motor City. It's all they would say. What else? That's good, though. What else? Bangorama. That's a good one, too. It's been a Bangorama. Nice. What else? Anything else? Any other ones we can think of? Like, when you're on the spot, it's hard to, like, think of one.
That probably carries over from WCW days, but Slapnuts.
Slapnuts.
Oh, we're loca.
The greatest of all time to put a bow on this.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to the mid-2000s there. A little Samoa Joe and a little...
Fat asses!
And all the fat asses stuff originated in TNA. So, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, the one. Anything leading into Sacrifice, what was it, 2009? Like the whole 30, like the Steiner math, fucking, he's fat asses, the whole...
Fat asses!
Steiner versus Joe, the whole, like, everything leading up to that's fantastic.
The best. Hailing from Dunkin' Donuts.
Hailing from Dunkin' Donuts.
He's fat!
Fucking Steiner, man. What else we got? Anything else you guys want to talk about? We somehow hit an hour and 16 minutes here. I don't know how the hell we did that. Just bullshit.
So, Mir brought up something earlier in the chat. He's like, enough of this coffee. Let's talk about my comment. So I went back and I'm looking.
People get so upset at us for missing comments.
They're so entitled, Trent. They're so entitled.
We
you have
can't
to
keep
buy
track
a
of
T-shirt
everything.
to get that, all right?
Oh,
Buy
you hear
a
about-
T-shirt.
All right, go ahead, J-Bone. Go ahead.
So did you hear about the 26-year-old wrestler who died in Mexico? Yeah. In fact, it was news. I was just looking at. Let me bring up the article because I don't want to misquote it. So just give me 2 seconds.
That's nice. Let's end the fun, wild show with a sad death talk.
Well, we don't have to end it on that. Jeez, we could talk
My
about
God.
more shit. So he collapsed in the ring. He had a ruptured middle cerebral artery. Excuse me. People thought it was a heart attack. It was not a heart attack.
Not a heart attack? Okay.
No, but 26 years old, died in the ring. That's so sad.
Fuck,
Sad.
man.
So something in his cerebral, I'm guessing some blood vessel in his brain. I'm guessing I don't know if that means that's real. I'm no doctor.
Dr. Bone? I don't know, man. I have no idea. No, I had never heard of him. I saw the name. I don't have it in front of me. Anybody have the name? You can throw it in the chat, please. Or Jay, if you have it in front of you.
It's Prince. It's I don't know. Arrow.
Prince Arrow?
Principe Arrow. Prince Arrow, I guess.
Oh, what an obituary. He doesn't even know his name.
Well, it's Mexican, and it's got all the little things above it, so you don't know what to how to pronounce the. I don't want to
small town living. No.
Condolences to the family. Let's move on because J-Bone's just going to make.
I don't want to mispronounce the
This
wrong.
guy's rolling over in his grave, J-Bone.
Principe Herrero.
Thank you. There you go. Yes.
J-Bone, I get out of Wisconsin once in a while. You know, you need to get some tan in your life, my friend. Once you got a little color in your life, my friend.
The barbecue doesn't count. All right.
If people would start wearing their fucking masks, I'd like to leave my house. I'd like to leave my block. It'd be nice. Yeah.
Wait. Did Steiner really say Team 3D coming from the great state of obesity? That's fucking great.
The episode when he did the ring announcements is just
oh my god, it was so good. So that's the same one that Booker T commentated his own match, right? Where he had the microphone in the ring and he's like, "Oh, I'm going with you," and he's like just fucking kicking the shit out of somebody. I forgot it was some jobber or something. It was hilarious. Dude, that was Main Event Mafia, man. Bill has a new mask. Is that a new mask?
I stand.
No, it's one of my lucha masks.
I stand with Jay.
Just for Jay, wear a mask.
Nice.
Oh, hey, Smash This Podcast is selling masks now.
Jay has a bunch of new merch. Jay has a bunch of new merch out for Smash. So, Jay, could throw the link in the comments, maybe of this on the video here. You can get that. All right. Anything else we want to talk about, or should we wrap up here? What do we got? Let's take a few more here. We got a couple of quick ones. What's the way we got? Let's see here. What is the worst decision ever made in TNA? I mean, that's a huge question, man. Holy shit. That's
what?
The worst decision ever made in TNA Impact.
Oh, that's a real doozy. That's what we want to talk about.
Go ahead, Alicia. Alicia's got something. What do you got, Alicia?
I was just gonna say, keeping the belt on Brian Cage when he was injured for that long period of time.
Yes, that is, in recent memory, absolutely. Fucking A. That is definitely not a good one because that really.
In recent memory, we got to throw this in there because this is personal to me because I was the one on the show week after week pleading and begging. They had Eddie Kingston, right? They had him, and they didn't sign him. They didn't do anything with him. They just let him go. And look at him now. And J-Bone, I'll never put over A&W root beer ever fucking again. But I hate that there's like coworkers like, have you ever seen this guy Eddie Kingston? Because they're watching that show. I'm just like, you motherfucker! I've been talking about this guy for like 15 years. And Impact had him, and he could be getting all that buzz for Impact, and they let him go, and they messed up. So we gotta, as much as we love Impact, we're usually very, happy-go-lucky, but you got to call him out once in a while, and that deserves a call-out.
That's a good one.
They had Eddie Kingston, and they did nothing with him.
I wouldn't blame Impact entirely on that. I've heard he's burned a couple bridges.
Well, you don't know that. That's just all shit you've heard.
I mean, I don't know. There's got to be a reason.
So, yeah,
there's got to be a reason they didn't sign him. They had him twice. I mean, Critical Sting points out they had him twice.
Exactly.
Think about that for a second.
Hey, 3 times a charm, right? 3 times a charm, right?
But he's a tough guy to shoehorn into your company. Because they're trying to make him into like a world title contender, right?
Yeah, dude. They only signed.
Can anybody here actually believe that? He's a great talker. Are you kidding me?
I don't know, man.
I love Eddie Kingston. I've been seeing him for 15 years.
Yeah.
The stuff he did in Chikara with the belt, I can see it. He's old school. I can see it.
Yeah, he could be Chikara world champion 15 years ago.
They're not going to put him as a top guy on TV. No way.
Well, he already is, in my opinion.
He already is. He's going to headline with Mox.
Good.
Yeah, that's.
Is he going to win? That's the other part of it. You know what I mean? Is he going to win?
But fuck all that shit because it's not Impact Wrestling.
That's true. I don't know. They had him twice. There's got to be a reason.
Me for that one.
Yeah, can't blame me for that one. All right, you're off the bone there, Jay. You're off the bone.
He's never off the bone.
He's never off the bone. Well, listen.
Which one's Jay?
but no, that was it. I mean, look, who knows with that? But that was a bad. I think the GFW merger sucked. I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah, a lot of bad decisions around there.
Fuck, that was bad. I think that they lost 2 years worth of anything during that GFW merger, man.
Yeah.
How did you get
No, definitely. That was more of a who booked this shit for that GFW.
Who booked this shit?
Yeah.
Nuts.
Can we talk real quick about the fact that Jim Mitchell is probably coming back? If everything works out with Havoc and Rosemary here, we could get Sinister Minister presiding over the wedding.
I'm looking up, but I should be looking down because it's him.
True. What were you saying, Alicia?
Please.
I was gonna say if they're mentioning him by name at this point, obviously.
I hope so.
And he's been on the roster page this whole time.
Oh, he hasn't. He never left. We know he stepped away for his family. Yeah, he's been there. Adam's cutting his own mic. This is great.
Sir City's there.
He's still there. He posted a video of him because he runs a karaoke company in Florida, during off time. and he will jump on and sing. The man has the voice of fucking Sinatra. If anyone's ever heard this, he has a absolutely incredible voice.
Now, does he have a karaoke like bar or like what's it?
He owns a company. He owns a karaoke like company,
traveling place.
Yeah, you travel like you own.
Can we put him on Mike Sanders' bus
and party in Atlanta, dude? We could. Yeah, shit, man. I think he also does weddings. Like he actually legit. He's an ordained sinister minister.
Oh, there you go, Tread.
Dude, if I ever make the mistake again, I'd absolutely have him do it because I'm sure he could be setting me up for a nice, maybe a nice blessing or two. That'd be awesome. That'd be cool. Having Jim Mitchell fucking marry me.
Maybe he's going to be at Bravo's wedding. That's
the word. That's what they're trying to get done. If what was the criteria again? It was if Havoc beats Rosemary, right? Or no, if Rosemary beats Havoc
this coming week.
Jim Mitchell is presiding over the wedding on the Impact after Bound for Glory. So
I thought he died.
That's the thing. You need both of them, both people who were involved in his death, to be involved in his resurrection.
Well, what about Sue? Wait. Though, if that were the case, then why the hell aren't they pursuing Sue Young?
This is a very good point.
Because
she was there too.
But Havoc is the one that executed him.
True. Okay.
Havoc is the one that executed.
There you go.
So she has to be.
Book this.
Well, yeah, but hopefully he's back.
I'd like somebody that really understands the undead realm and its timeline to come on here and do a podcast, just like running it down and putting all the pieces together. Because as much as I enjoy it, can't lie, don't understand a whole lot of it.
We got to get Kevin Martin, who can probably break it all down for us.
No. We invited him on the show once, and that didn't.
We got him a lot of heat for coming on the show or for being invited.
We're fired for that. We're not inviting him back on. We do love Kevin though. Great guy.
All right, let's talk about the BFG week of schedule, and then we'll wrap it up for today. But Jay, what do we got? Break that down. What are we doing here?
All right, so Sunday night. Oh wait, we're on Sunday night. Never mind.
We're on Sunday night.
So Monday night, I'm going to be doing something. I don't know what I'm going to be doing yet. So let's figure out the rest of this. Tuesday, we've got the watch along, the go home show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have a guest run in during the watch along.
Who do you got?
We'll call him G.
G.
I believe it's GS7. He's been in the chat a lot.
Okay.
So we're going to bring him in for part of the watch along. Or they'll watch along, whatever. Then we got the review, but we're going to do the review an hour after Impact airs because of the full, what's that called? Full keg? Talking Shop Full Keg?
Talking Shop Full Keg, yeah.
That's a Good Brother special, and that's just going to be a riot. So we're all going to be doing the review drunk, apparently. No, I'm kidding. But Wednesday is going to be the prediction show for Bound for Glory. That's what we're doing.
Yep.
Thursday, we're going to do some Bound for Glory type throwback. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do for that.
We're going to finalize that and let everybody know in the meantime. We're going to skip what would be episode 47 of the throwback series.
Yeah.
And do like some kind of Bound for Glory throwback. Maybe we'll go over the top 10 that they released or something. We'll decide. We'll let you guys know for Thursday. And then Friday's off, right? Nothing Friday.
Friday I'm gonna do something on STP. So
nobody cares.
I'm gonna bookmark the week, Monday and Friday.
All right. Weekend is Bound for Glory, and there you go. So that's the schedule, everybody. Keep tuned to We Talk Impact on Twitter, and we'll kind of release the schedule there, and maybe we'll put a graphic out or something, Jay. So if you want to whip something up,
graphics. Oh yeah,
he'll whip something up. All right, but that's let's wrap it up here, guys. That's
okay, Boomer.
He will. He'll do a beautiful job.
Let's wrap it up. Kalon, plug your new show and where they can follow you, man. What's going on with this new show?
Follow me right here, KL on the mic. That's on Twitter. Also, KL on the mic on Venmo. Just throwing it out there. It's like a strip club, man. You guys go live, and it's like you guys are strippers, and there's truck and people just like throwing bits at you. They want to see Trent get naked, so
Absolutely not.
All about the money,
Forbes.
Trendy Forbes is dead.
Trent don't work for free, baby. That's a fact. But
Trendy Forbes is out.
Follow me, KL on the mic, Yours Truly podcast coming soon. Keep an eye for that because I'm going to really just mooch off of our audience. You know, hey, I helped build it. But am I going to find a new one? No, these people want to hear the show. So it's going to be on this channel. But PMD interview, that's insane. That's crazy.
That's pretty cool.
I don't deserve that, Trent. I don't deserve that.
No, that's pretty. I'm proud of you. If you pull that off, I'll be proud of you. Right, I told that I'm very disappointed in you. All right, go ahead, Alicia. Where can we find you?
You can find me currently only on Instagram under the handle Alicia B. Cakey.
That's
Alicia
right.
B. Cake Mix.
Alicia B. Cake Mix.
Just Instagram, guys. That's it. For now. All right, Bill, where can they catch you?
They can catch me, I believe, on the normal platforms of Twitter and I guess Instagram. At my name, at William M. Gardner, GARDNER. I have always been there. I'll probably always be there, but I will occasionally be making appearances on there or not. We'll see.
The Instagram, there was a commitment. It started off with a very strong commitment.
Very
like
strong.
At Slammiversary. Like, you know what? I'm not going to shows and putting. I got a lot of. I'm going to put up pictures on this.
Then I started going to a whole bunch of shows.
Then he went to like 1,000 shows. Got a bunch of pictures. Nothing ever happened.
They're in the backlog now. I got to put some all up, but I want to put. I'm going to make sure to tag them right. Put little quips.
Wait a minute. Excuse me, Bill. Put that comment back up, please.
Okay.
Look at this. Just explain the history of the undead realm is longer than Trent's marriage. This is becoming. I am becoming a punchline. My marriage is becoming a punchline on this show. Unbelievable. We started this.
I love it.
Unbelievable. Animals. Kyle, animals, I thought.
See my hands. I'm like Mr. Burns. Whenever something like that goes on, I'm just
bunch of savages in this town.
I live for that shit, man.
Jay, where can they find you? Look at this. The pizza party was longer than try. He was fucking torching me, man. It was a campfire, and I was the marshmallow in this guy's life on Thursday. Millard Harris was torching the shit out of me.
Roasted. I loved it. You made me so proud, Millard Harris. You made me so
longer
proud.
than the intro.
I was roasted on caffeine. I don't even remember the pizza party.
No, all right, Jay, take it. Where can they find you?
You can find me over on that other little podcast called Smash This Podcast, over smashing all things wrestling. I'm putting some of my usual stuff for the week on hold, dedicating it all to Impact Wrestling and Bound for Glory
That's
content.
what we like to hear, Jay. You should do that every week.
Yeah, well, I saved most of it for here because I love this family that I'm a part of. If I just double it up on my show, it means nothing. So I try to stay unique and special, not Jerry Lewis special. Anyways.
Which one's Jay?
Yeah, exactly. So you can find Smash This Podcast on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook, Instagram, and the Twitter box. You can find me over on that Twitter box at JBone5150. That's JAYBONE 5150.
For reals.
Look at this. Look at this one. Hakeem Fulton, the nobleman of this of the Impact articles.
Oh no.
GFW merger lasted longer than Trent. This is cut all your mics are cut. Every one of you is cut on Sunday over here.
AJ and the Good Brothers debuting on Pop TV lasted longer than Trent's marriage.
All right, guys.
Bell's his care. At least Pentagon's title run.
Okay, all right.
Is longer than yours and his marriage.
Hey, Jeff Hardy versus Sting at Victory Road 2011. Longer than Trent's marriage. A more successful, interaction. Much longer, more healthy interaction rather than
God bless.
marriage.
I think Eric Bischoff popped for that.
Oh, good Lord. What is this? Bonnie Brown coming out and waving longer. All right, this is unbelievable. All right, guys, you can find me at Trent's-Berry on Twitter. HEMI Music. Rocking the semi thing right here. HEMI Music on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Pick up a t-shirt from there. Support the band. Our show, We Talk Impact on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Just type in at Total Nonstop Impact. Comes right up. Audio platforms, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Google Play, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, Spotify, Geo7, Pandora, and Amazon Podcast. Tell your Alexa to play Total Nonstop Impact, and we come right up. So it'll play the latest episode for you. Get us on there, guys. ProWrestlingTees.com/Total Nonstop Impact. We got some new shirts coming up for BFG. They're submitting in tomorrow morning. Hopefully they should be there in time for the weekend. And we got 4 up there right now. Twitch.tv/Total Nonstop Impact. I want to thank the Twitch team, the Twitch family, because we had our most successful month on Twitch. last
What
month.
does Whoopsie call them? Twitch thugs? The Twitch
thugs. The Twitch thugs are incredible. I love all of you guys because we got our Twitch numbers the other day. It was extremely rewarding for us.
What the fuck we doing on YouTube still? It's all about Twitch, man.
You gotta be everywhere. We're paying for the stream here. We gotta be everywhere.
YouTube's a thing of the past, man.
Hey,
It's
listen,
time to move on.
I appreciate everybody on Twitch. You guys are true aces in my book. So thank you guys very much for that.
Aces, not ace holes. Aces.
Not ace holes, just aces. But thank you guys. That was awesome.
In the hole.
Let's keep that up. Remember, there is a thing. Slowpoke and Truck are going to be lunatics on the watch along.
Oh no!
This Tuesday, if we have over 100 for the watch along, they're going to hand out 50 fucking subs, gifted.
Each.
50 each, Kyle.
Like, came here for a lot of money.
Truck said he'll do 50. Then Slowpoke's like, well, if you do 50, I'll do 50. Fuck you, I'll do 50.
Oh, they're matching each other. Oh no! Like,
and then
guys
Truck
at the
said
bar.
on the BFG review, post review, he'll match up to 5,000 cheered bits.
Ooh.
Like he'll match up to 5,000. It's like I don't know what the fuck's gotten into him. It's insane.
Whatever a bit is, that's a lot of them.
That's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of bits. A bit's a penny, apparently. So a bit's a penny. So that's how it works. Either way, 5,000 pennies is pretty nice. So thank you guys. That's amazing. BFG Week brings the lunatics out. So
yeah, if anyone's listening and you don't have your Twitch account yet, they're free. Just create one.
Yep.
Join in. You can get the Johnny Swinger. He was here earlier. I don't know if you're still here, Swing Man. You can get.
You guys swing?
There he is.
Oh, there's a discount on subs again, 20% off apparently.
There is. Okay, 20% off.
Hey, speaking of Johnny's, I'd like to give a special shout out to potentially one of our listeners. The other day, Trent, KL on the Mike's Twitter page was followed by none other than John Cena. So that means he's got to be watching the show. So as long as I retweet the show because he's following me, what's up, John Cena? Always been a huge fan, proud supporter. How you doing? Because you know he's listening.
How do you know if you can't see him?
Yeah, look at that, Kyle. Look at that. He's out of here. You're out of here, Kyle.
You guys rip on me for talking about the eat. Jiminy
I was
Christmas.
just gonna dog him. I was just gonna dog him for that.
Doesn't count.
That son of a bitch.
Agent.
I was just gonna dog
Yeah,
him.
yeah. He's a media guy. He's not.
That's
Part of the
true.
company.
More of an actor now,
He's
right?
a star. Beautiful.
The actor.
Anyway,
thanks. Pulling an Ingrid on us. All right, guys, that'll do it. We'll be back Tuesday night, guys. Don't forget Tuesday night watch along, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central watch along. Then the Impact review, Impact and AXSTV review, an hour after the show ends because you can fit in full keg first, and we'll talk about both shows, and we'll do it in a very timely manner. So that's
full keg.
Full keg. Guys, thank you very much. Have a great week. We'll talk to you Tuesday. BFG week starts officially right now. We'll talk to you guys Tuesday.
Remember,
thank you all
Trent,
for joining.
remember what Uncle Eric always says?
I will sleep like a baby.
Absolutely.
Good night,
Have a good night,
everybody.
everybody.
Find me the name of this garbage show again that I'm on.
Total non-stop impact.
My name's John, capital letter E, period, Bravo, and you're listening to the Total Non-Stop Impact Podcast.
This is the jaw-jacking Tuesday night impacting. His mother called him son because he shines like one. Mocha skin manimal, Rohit Raju, and you are watching Total Non-Stop Impact.
This is Taya La Güera Loca, and you are listening to Total Non-Stop Impact.
The Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander, and you're listening to Total Nonstop Impact.
We are the Rascals. And you are listening to Total
Non-stop
Impact Podcast, baby.
Woo! And what you're really listening to is Total Non-Stop Impact. Don't you dare miss a lesson.